Now we're going to talk about the pipe threading machine. On this, you want to make sure that you have safety glasses and your gloves, leather gloves. Make sure you have a rag, a black marker, your tape measure, and you're ready to rock and roll. This will do anything from 1/2 inch pipe all the way up to 2-inch pipe. For the 2-inch and larger, you want to use, or 2-inch and down to 1-inch, you want to use this die set. To take out the die, you just would pull this straight out and put the new die back in. For this demonstration, we're going to do 3/4 inch pipe, so we won't need to do that. Once you plug it into the power, you're going to want to make sure your switch is in the off position. This is going to be your pedal to control it right here. You'll put your foot inside, and it's just like driving a car. You push down to get it to operate. Once you're ready to go, you can flip it in forward or you can flip it in reverse. For the oil bucket, make sure that it's directly underneath your pipe. Make sure that it's cleaned out as soon as you're done using it of all filings. If it gets too full, it won't properly seep down through the holes and come back into the oiler. For the adjustments on this, lift that up or down. After you take the lock off, to adjust the height, you can drop it down, or you can raise it back up and lock in place, or you can do micro adjustments by spinning this head right here to make it level. Let's go ahead and demonstrate what we do first. We'll go ahead and show you how to cut the pipe very first thing. You'll take your measurement, and using a black pen marker or a silver marker would be best. You mark where your line's at. Then you put your cutters down and twist the handle to the left to loosen it up. When you put it on the pipe, make sure that both wheels go center on the pipe. Tighten it down until it's snug. Flip it into forward position. Step on the pedal. Make sure you turn the switch to on, and then go ahead and step on the pedal. As you're stepping on the pedal, you're going to want to turn it slightly to the right on the handle, and that'll cut your pipe. I use the rule of thumb of moving it about 1/4 of a turn every time you tighten it up. Once the pipe is cut, you'll want to ream it. We'll go ahead and slide the reamer down. Slide it in as close as we can, and using the pressure bar, which is located on the bottom, you're going to leave it in forward and step on the pedal. Doing that, you're going to slightly push in on it, causing it to bevel that fitting down, or that piece of pipe down. Once that's beveled down, take your oil luber. This is a hand one. Sometimes these are automatic. This one is not an automatic head. It does the oiling by hand. Squeeze a little bit of oil on the trigger. Do not use motor oil. Use cutting oil for this. I prefer the dark oil because then I know that it's been done. Lay down your die. Turn it over to 3/4 inch. If you'll notice on the very top, there's numbers. You'll want to move it to the line that says 3/4 inch by putting it in the lock position. This is the lock position, putting it down. Once that's in, you're going to line it up on the pipe. You're going to put slight pressure on the pressure bar and push on the trigger. Once you get about 3 threads on the pipe, you can go ahead and start lubing it. Continuing it, you can let off the pressure bar. It will actually groove it by itself. Make sure you lube it properly or else it will overheat and burn out the dies. I always run the threads until I see about the last thread coming outside of the die. Once you see that it's on the edge of the threads like that, you go ahead and flip your switch back to the reverse position. This is vital. When you do this, it's going to clean the burrs out of the threads and create a nice clean thread. Then you step on the pedal. Once the threads are cleared and cut and that die is off, take a rag, wipe off the excess oil. Make sure to wipe on the inside. We don't want any oil getting into any diaphragms or fittings. And you're done. Go ahead and unlock the jaws, both front and back. Slide your pipe out. If the pipe is longer, you'll want to use the roller to support the pipe on the back end of the machine and make it level. To adjust that, you can simply pull this lever down here, undo the lock, and adjust with the up and down. Or you can use the threaded piece if it's just minute little changes.